Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyina anbiya'i wal mursalin. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Respected elders, my dear brothers and friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, mercy and blessings of Almighty Allah be with all of us. Alhamdulillah, again, Eid Mubarak to all of you, inshallah. It's a great opportunity again to share some of the thoughts that we had in Singapore. It's a great opportunity to again to replay what we did there, so that you also will hear that mashallah, opportunity different people just to give a little light on that. So that something that we got was just one email that one Rafiq in Singapore got email just to represent any NGO, and suddenly he sent email to Ibrahim, and Ibrahim took the charge, and things happen. If Allah wants certain things to happen, it will happen. Today sometimes we don't have that faith, it will happen. We have little doubts on Allah. If you think that if Allah wants certain things to happen, it will happen. Whether you stand in one with your head down, nothing will happen without Allah's permission. Without Allah's might and the power, nothing happens. So we have to keep moving without any doubt. And also Brother Martin came to the conference the last day. Nobody knew that he would be there in that conference. So let me, without much time, let me go back to my real presentation. Let me present myself that I am sitting in the Singapore conference. And when I was given the forum, they have given me 15 minutes to speak. So almost 20 minutes I took to do my presentation. Sometimes you are not supposed to speak sometimes, you have to cut down your time to 20 minutes. Everybody has given certain time, you have to speak to your time. So let me start how I started the Singapore conference. When I kept the forum for me to start, and there were represented 28 countries represented, and for my fortunate, there was a brother from Sri Lanka representing too. And he told me, he said, what are you doing here, Ikram? And he saw my name, but Mohammed Ikram of India. So I'm representing India in that forum. All there, Sri Lanka and Fiji, so many 28 countries. When I got that forum, I said that I am like the Shakil Khan said that, I told him, my name is Ikram Tawfiq, I am born and bred in Sri Lanka. I am living with my family with 6 children in Kuwait. I came to Singapore via Dubai, stopped over in Colombo. I came for this Jamia conference in Singapore to represent India and to speak to 28 countries who are being represented, 28 countries in this forum. This is the beauty of our Ummah. This is what unity in diversity. Today, what are we doing? We are from different nations, different countries. We want to have only our countrymen to be nurtured, taken care of. No, we are all one ummah. We all utter La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. We might have differences because of this common La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. We appreciate all our differences. Whatever the color, whatever the ego, whatever we have to share the differences. We are united today here for a purpose, to serve the community. Let us have our focus on that. Let's be united on that forum. That was the message. We can't have petty differences. We must come to a common platform based on this Shahada. There's no difference at all. We all are from different walks of life, different colors, different professions. We have come together to serve the humanity, to earn for this world and for the hereafter. And again, coming back to my subject matter today, the NGO. People are looking at NGO, non-governmental organization, and we are talking about Muslim non-governmental organization. And what are the opportunities, what are the challenges that we are facing? And when I say that, when I look at all the people there, we have just have only 20% of the potential that we all have. Today we have professors, doctors, PhD people, veterans. They are all experts. You are sitting here, 28 countries representing. You are representing your nation. Millions of people are represented by you. You are representing them, and you have all the knowledge base. What are we doing? We are just only 20% of the potential being done. 80% is large, untapped, and we don't know how to tap into these opportunities. We are not aware of tapping it. So today, 80% is made untapped. Why? Why is it untapped properly? To this sector that has not being tapped. If you really look at the perception, if you look at the perception today, of the NGOs, and mainly because the inability to tap into the great opportunities, and to make a difference. How we have been perceived, how the NGOs have been perceived today, and also the inability to tap into the great opportunities in this world, this fiercely competitive contemporary business world. So we have to go back and ask these two questions. Why we should change that perception, why we should build that ability. Why we should change that thinking, the perception that people have about the NGO. And what are the ability that we have to build up, capacity building they call it. Everybody talking about, we have to build that capacity to do certain things. And to improve, we have to change the perception, we have to build up the ability, mainly to improve the lives of millions of people all over the world today. They need empowerment, by empowering them to stand on their own feet. Not to be dependent on anybody. We are all dependent on my tabla, but we have to stand on our own feet, not on a jack. Sometimes today we are standing on a jack. I know that politician, I know that big influential person, my brother is supporting, my uncle is supporting. We are all dependent on somebody else standing on a jack. The day the jack is being loose, they fall down. You are not empowered. You have to make people to stand on their own feet. So we have to empower, to stand on their own feet, to make a difference in their lives and the life of that of others. For example, one family is suffering, take one guy from that family and make sure you give him a proper education, and also turn them into a great winner of that family. The entire family is being taken up, the society will be taken up, we will take care of them. So this is what we are looking at today. So my topic today is talking about the perception, and also I'm going to talk about ability, how do we build the ability, and how do we empower. That's my theme today, the next 20 minutes. So we have to change the perception. If we want to change the NGOs, the Muslim NGOs, we have to change the perception. How people are looking at today, the entire thing has to be changed. We have to see it differently. And also we must build up that ability to tap into the great opportunities. We are in a competitive world. We are talking about technology today. So we have to build up that ability, and how do we empower to make a difference, and I will conclude my session inshallah. If you really look at today, the entire NGOs have been looked at, how it is being perceived as, they perceive as a cost center. They perceive as a cost center. What do you mean by cost center? I get the money, I spend. I get the money, I spend. And also they say high cost of administration. High cost of administration. Lot of people, you are spending money here and there, only handful of people are getting the benefits. I am an NGO, I get all the money and all administrative work we have spent, only handful of people are getting the benefit out of it. And reach out, and every depends on charity and donation. Every time the NGO has to get charity and donation, the day the charity stops, the NGO collapses. I heard because of the global financial crisis from 2008, most of the NGOs were collapsed because the people were unable to continue on their charities and donations. So they are dependent on charity and donation. You might have a great project to do. People are depending on your project. When the tap is closed, you can't do those projects. And again, sustainability in the long run. Those are all short-term projects sometimes. And people take by fly-by-night company. They take fly-by-night company. Institutions still manage old style. Only old people are managing, they are the trustees, they are sitting for generations in that institution, they are running the show. They are not giving for the younger generation to come up with new ideas. And also lack of responsibility and accountability, mismanagement of donors' funds, people are mismanaging. And if you do a project and if you mismanage, another person goes with a project, a genuine project to do something, you have been looked at as a different person, as your team, as your work. That's the perception people have today. And depending on volunteers, only we are volunteers, oh, I don't have time, I'm busy, and I have some other work to do. When I have time, I come and help you. People take it for granted. They are not serious people. NGOs have been run by volunteers. Whenever I have a little free time, I come and do. And also, no seriousness, purpose misunderstood. Why we are doing it, they are misunderstood, NGO. And also, not processed professionally. They don't take it seriously. I am volunteer. When I have time, I will do something quickly and come and approach the people. When you approach the people, you are not professional. You are not doing it properly. So, why this perception and how do we change? This is the perception of NGO today. Do you agree with me? So, this is what, and the first perception, how do we change it? Let's move forward. How do we change it? So really look at raise the bar. You must always raise the bar year on year, every time. You must always raise the bar. Today, if you really look at the entire global market is changing today. We are talking about offline before. Now everything is online. I get my degree online. I get my gym online. I get my groceries online. Earlier, you had to go physically to the shop to buy groceries. You had to go to a jeans store to buy your jeans. I had to go to university to get a degree. Today I get my degree online. So everything is changing from offline to online, in-house to outsource. In-house to outsource. So in-house we are doing, our management team will be able to do certain things, and then they will be able to do it outsourced. Now everything being outsourced. There are experts to be done. So earlier human beings were using to do it, machines are doing things today. It's capital intensive. And also from physical to virtual economy. I am talking to all the IT guys here today. And IT is one of the industry today that can make a difference. Everything is changing. Whatever is happening physically, everything will happen virtually. And we are seeing that whatever is happening physically, if you talk about buying anything or doing a degree program, there are crimes happening physically and there are crimes happening virtually, cyber crimes happening virtually. And there are confidential documents that you keep physically, now you have to keep confidential security document again virtually. So why not shifting from, we have to change, we have to shift from Muslim non-governmental organization. These are what we are non-governmental organization has to change to a new generation organization. And we are not changing the NGO terminology. The terminology there is Muslim new generation organization. We are thinking differently today. So that's what we all are representing NGOs. We should think differently. Why? All these Muslim NGOs, new generation organization. People still going forward to face challenges to build that capacity or the ability to tap into the enormous opportunities by empowering to make a difference. So this is a new generation organization going to do. And also today, if you look at the Muslim new generation organization, we want to change from cost center to a profit center. And also we wanted to justify our cost. Whenever we incur a cost, the cost benefit analysis has been justified. We are not taking the money from here and spending the money. We are taking the money first. When we have a cost, we must find out what is the benefit that you are going to get for incurring that cost. You are putting your money. You would like to know, I would like to give as a charity or as an investment or whatever the purpose you are going to do, I want to see the benefit of it. So we have a cost benefit and it will be managed by professional and ethically inspired team. When I say ethically inspired team, there are professionals who may be not ethical. Today, if you look at the entire global financial crisis, who are the people? They are professionals from Harvard University, Cambridge University, they went to the Wall Street, running investment banks, and what happened? They were unable to manage their funds and there were big global financial crisis. People, lifetime, people what you call entire lifetime earned money has gone bust. Over time, they became paupers. And all these investment bankers, all the rich bankers, professionals or professionals, they were living happily. And they are saying that nothing happened. And also we must have the old wisdom coupled with dynamism. Now today what happens sometimes when the old people are there, the younger generation always criticize, what your old timers. We are young people, we are the technology world. No, that's the wisdom is in the old people. They know what's been gone through. It's not through the books. They have gone through the experience, they have gone through the mill. And we have, the younger generation has to learn from them and they have to couple with them, bring the wisdom, more wisdom in them, a dynamic young team, so that we can make a difference, inshallah. And also, it should be technology driven. Now today, as I mentioned to you, technology can make a big difference in our organization. Reach out locally, regionally and globally. Not only we are looking at a region in India or a small segment, no, we are looking at regional to expand and also to pass on this message globally. And also dedicated project team who are immutated on performance. And they are serious and they are crystal clear targets to achieve. And also they are presented professionally. And they are responsible, they are accountable, and also sustainability is the cornerstone of the entire project. Today what happened in NGOs, where no audited accounts, no responsibility, no sustainability for the long run, This was been pursued. But if you wanted to change that perception, you must make sure somebody takes responsibility for the money that they have taken. The project has been taken, that responsibility. Accountability and the sustainability should be taken care of. And not short term, but we are looking at long term. Not a quick, make a quick project and then close it down. No, we are looking at long term, and not only to benefit in this world, but also in the year after, inshallah. So this is what we are talking about, the NGO, inshallah. And coming back, if you wanted to build a new generation organization and we want to empower, when you say empower, we must, sometimes people say that don't buy a fish to somebody, you may teach him how to fish. So that he knows every time he has something to do, the work has been created to them. Empowerment through smart basket, an initiative by the My Empowerment Trust in India to bring about a social, spiritual, financial and educative change to the Muslim society at large, not confined to India only, but to reach out to the other regions with a global mindset. We want to make sure this concept goes to every nook and corner of the world. If anybody has a masjid, and if we decided today with the trustee board that we want to turn this masjid into a smart masjid, we are there with you, sir. So when you look at the My Trust, the My Empowerment Trust, we have the strategic alliance, we say point of sale or this point of service today. Whenever you go to a supermarket or anything you want to buy, you have a point of sale machine there. Now we want masjid to be the point of service. Masjid was considered as a service, as a center of excellence. Earlier, people come to the masjid in good olden times, people come to masjid for solutions, not to create problems. They come for solutions, they come for advice, they come for decision making. And any societal problems, they bring it to the masjid for solution. Today the masjid has been perceived as a problem creating situation center. Why are you not wearing a cap? Why you don't have a beard? Why are you wearing like that? Why your trouser is too long? Why it's not up to that level? We look at different things and try to create problems. We don't have that. We all said again, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. We may be look different, whatever, on this kalima, we have to be united together. So masjid has to be a place where it's a center of excellence. So we, mashallah, we have all the strategic partners ready. We are the M, understand the Quran Academy, educate MIT Global as the first global academy. All the strategic partners are ready, and we have done a pilot project too in India. If you look at the Islam, sometimes people think, why masjid? Why they are trying to come out with the education of masjid? People think Islam is only to go to the mosque, pray, and then get back home. If you look at the Middle East, sometimes some of the masjids are closed by 7:30, 8 o'clock. And people are ready to immediately masjid. If the opportunity is given, we can have some lectures or some study programs till 10 o'clock. We can make use of the infrastructure, the facility. We are losing so much of resources. Today, sometimes if we wanted to do a project, we need to find out, I must look for a land and put up a building, and then what is the project that we wanted to put in that building. It's a long, it will take time. So masjid is always there, so we have to make sure the masjid, the smart masjid that we made use of for education purposes. Training, education and awareness. The masjid should be taken for training, education, and then we will build up understanding Quran and Sunnah. Today, if you really look at the world, the entire global knowledge what people have today, we call it, I am a PhD, I am a double degree holder, I am a major in this. All the knowledge in this world today couldn't stop the world financial crisis. All the knowledge in this world today couldn't stop the world financial crisis. So what is the knowledge that we have to acquire? What is the knowledge that we have to acquire if we have to provide solutions to the people, to the individual, to the corporate, and to the government? What is the knowledge we should acquire? We should acquire the knowledge of the Creator, Almighty Allah, which is the Holy Quran and the Sunnah, our traditions of our Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Leadership and personal development soft skill program we will develop. We will empower people, the guys who are from downtrodden, we want to support them. Today, sometimes a three-wheel driver's son need not be a three-wheel driver. A laborer's son need not be a laborer. A carpenter's son need not be a carpenter. A security guard's son need not be a security guard. Similarly, a doctor's son may not be a doctor. An engineer's son may not be an engineer. An accountant's son may not be an engineer. So what we must find out when the three-wheel driver has a son, he will not be trained to run a three-wheeler. He must empower them. Come and study something. No, I don't have money to study to like other people. They are charging 200,000 rupees for an IT program. The smart market, you will learn at the 10% of the cost, 20% of the cost. We are giving an opportunity to the people. How we can, a person who is going to drive a three-wheeler, becoming an IT specialist. Becoming a three-wheeler, then become an IT specialist. And a person who is going to become a laborer, he also will learn something with IT and he will become a professional guy. That is what we are trying to empower. So once we empower a person in a family, he will take care of his entire family, inshallah. And also health and societal awareness. Today sometimes we know that people have been scattered into India. Sometimes all the people are working abroad. The maids are outside, the ladies are managing the house with their small children. They are sometimes facing some situations. They are not being informed what's going on in the world. See, if somebody comes at you, there are specialists who can speak about cancer, who can speak about diabetes, who is in Philippines, who is in Fiji Island, who is in Bangladesh, who is in Saudi Arabia. We ask him to come online and all the masjids are connected and the people, elderly people, they can come and sit and listen to those lectures. There's an awareness program, health awareness, society awareness. So we must bring that knowledge. We don't need to try that person, a specialist person who is worth more than $10,000 per day for his time, is speaking online to the entire global, entire market. People who deserve to listen. And again, Islamic banking and finance, I spoke about Islamic banking today, the riba, the interest-based transaction today has brought calamity today. People are suffering today without knowing the impact of riba. And also entrepreneurship and self-employment. Today, we must create entrepreneurs, not employees, we have to create employers. Everybody wants to be an employee. And they are scared sometimes. If the boss will be tough on you, you are scared, will you fire me tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow? You are scared to go. Trust in Almighty Allah. Allah provides your needs, not your greed. Not your greed. If basic needs, Allah will provide you. Whatever you have been brought in, Allah will provide your needs. Sometimes we are scared for our boss. Not that you shun and come. You must make sure you are empowered. You must be able to be an employer, not an employee. If you become an employer, 5 people working you, with Allah's blessing, you are taking care of the 5 people. And also information, communication and technology. That is one of the best impacts that we are talking about, how to bring the technology, the communication capability to the smart market. This is what we are working on today. What the smart market brings today? If you look at the youth, there are younger generation today, they are being what you call misguided sometimes. The technology, the internet, sometimes you get an email, a wrong email might come. Sometimes people have been getting disconnected with the market. Disconnected with the market, so we have to bring them to the market, and while they are praying, they are getting educated also at the same time. And also to address issues, distributed families I spoke about, where the families are scattered, how do we bring that to what we call the awareness program, the education program to those families, and also to connect Deen and Dunya, to connect Deen and Dunya with understanding of the hereafter. Today we hear Dunya is different, Deen is different. But we should not bring the Deen of Dunya to the mosque. Mosque is only to go, pray and then come back. And also to learn the wisdom of the Creator, the Quran and the Sunnah, to establish as a point of service and a center of training, education and awareness, to portray and brand the Muslims, inshallah. And branding the Muslim as an enabler and contributor. Not every time, sucking and getting benefit. No. Muslims are a brand who will provide, who will help. Today people, when you look at the management gurus, what they say, if you want, you go and ask, tap the door and ask. That's what the management guru says. That is gone all day. Those terms is gone. If you want to get, you must first give. I don't have to, if you want money today, if I have to, if I want more today, first of all, I have to give. I didn't give 5. I have only 10. Yes, if you want to get, you give. No, I don't want to give. If you don't give, you don't get. So whatever you have, sometimes, a smile, giving a smile is a sadaqah. It's giving. Helping a person to open a door is sadaqah again. Somebody is telling you, can I take some from you? That's again a sadaqah giving. You physically, mentally, sometimes financially keep giving, and you will know the power of giving. So only those people who give will know the power of giving. So coming back to the process, how do we come up with a masjid? For example, in your respective country, you have already decided to turn a masjid into a smart masjid. What should I do? You might ask this question. You have decided your trustee board, you are the trustee and you can convince the trustee or some trustee board and to turn that masjid into a smart masjid. What will we want your permission, sir? And out of the consent to use the facility of the masjid. You might have the next one the masjid, or you might have the first floor of the masjid, or you might have another building by the side of the masjid, or you might have a dawah center, or a place which has not been utilized. If you have a place like that, talk to us. We will come and appoint a coordinator for the project, and we will provide all the infrastructure requirement in order to convert that masjid into a smart masjid. And then we will market the program, we will market certain training programs at a rate which is less than maybe 20% of the cost what is being offered in the market. There are IT courses which are very expensive today. Poor people are unable to pursue a career in the IT field, mainly because of the high cost of this training program. We are trying to get the intellectual, the veteran trainer to your doorstep via online. And next week, there are some programs payable whenever. When you payable whenever, you can pay at the time when you become able to pay. In that case, not eternal, but you have built up the capacity to pay as soon as possible once you have the capability to pay. Next, proceed shall be the service provider. Today, I talk about the cost center and the profit center. We want the smart masjid to be a profit center. Not to depend on donations, not to depend on charities, but it depends on the revenue. Whatever the revenue that we get from the students, that will be distributed among the service providers. A masjid will get a portion of that in order to provide the facility. There is an imam, there is a caretaker, he has been taken care of. And there is a trainer who comes and provides training, a portion will go to him. So everybody will take a share of the revenue, and the people who are the people who are investing in this project also will get a return on investment. And people ask, if I invest in this much, what is the return on investment? They are looking at return on investment from a worldly point of view. Yes, can I get 10% of my return on investment? I used to put my money in an Islamic bank. They gave me last time 5% return on investment on my deposit. Almost this much it will give. Inshallah, this masjid might give much more than a Islamic bank deposit rate, and also Almighty Allah guarantees you to give 700 times of your investment. Not the rate that we've been offered in the market rate. Almighty Allah guarantees to give you for this investment 700 times. Nobody can match this return on investment. Nobody can match this return on investment. And also when Almighty says, I'm going to give, it is guaranteed. No, you don't have any doubt about it. Provided you have your proper niyyah, your intention, why you are getting into. Sometimes when you put some money, 1001 back of our mind, we are 1001 reasons for investing. What is your niyyah? Depending on your niyyah, Almighty Allah will guarantee you 700 times a return on investment for this project, inshallah. And coming back, if you look at the management body, mashallah, we are all infrastructure ready. We have a management body which is My Trust in India, and also we have the space and the facility, masjid, NGO, dawah center, whatever you have. We have the IT infrastructure supported by MMM, project management, advisory, there is dedicated team to the project management, service delivered by different organizations, and funding and financial advisory by My Trust and the MMM Global, the financial advisor. So mashallah, we have a professional team in hand. Mashallah, we have all the infrastructure ready. Just we want your consent. You are representing different countries. You tell that today, sir, I have a masjid to convert that into a smart masjid. We will be there in your doorstep, and we will give all the support, and we will hold hands until you take the project on your own. This is what we will come. We will empower you. We will work with you together and make sure you turn that masjid and that become a role model to spread in your region. In your country. So, smart money, no need to look for funds for a land. Sometimes people say that, I have to buy a land, I have to get a building done, and then work on the building. No, whatever the project that you have, we have much is available, there's all of it available, you please move forward. Need only the consent, strategic partners are ready, my class is ready to spearhead and successfully implemented 5 masjids in India. And we have seen that there are people whose parents are so satisfied when their children went to the masjid, they pray the 3 Jamaat, Lohar, Asr and Maghrib Jamaat while they are studying while building up a career in the IT field. That is what the parents want. The parents doesn't want money from the children. They want the children to become a professional or make a good citizen who add value to their brothers and sisters or to the family or to the community. People will come and say, MashaAllah, your son, MashaAllah, is a great professional, is a very helpful guy, very pleasant person, is a very humble person. That is what the parents want today. Not the money. Money will come and go. So my class is ready to build up 1,000 regions worldwide, inshallah, by 22,000 masjids by passing on this concept, build the required infrastructure and all countries to take it up in your own village, in your own city and in your own country. 23rd to 2022. 10 years, we need all the support from you and we will work together inshallah in making this happen inshallah. From January 2012, the whole of 10, the student empowerment inshallah project has been started and implemented with 5 masjids being implemented as a role model. Now we are going operational inshallah. Operational and establish a land, win all strategies, not win-win strategy, win all strategies. The message has been spread to all the other states. The people are now coming and telling, can you turn this masjid, that much in India? The epitome has been built up now. Whenever you go out and speak sometimes, there are great opportunities lying there. It's up to us to capitalize on those opportunities. Target by 500 masjids by 27 and by 22,000 masjids inshallah. In parallel to reach out to the world, every nook and corner, as I mentioned, like a franchise model. Franchise model is ready and then we are going to roll it out to other places inshallah. So let me conclude inshallah. Today if you really look at our time is being demanded by so many people. Everybody has 24 hours, right? You may be a king, you may be a pauper, you may be a baker. 24 hours are like given everyone. And everyone can use that 24 hours in whatever they want. I say, I want my family, 24 hours, I will take care of my family. So your family needs your time, your wife and children, your parents, mothers need your mother and father need your time. Maybe old people, sometimes you have to visit them, sometimes you have to sit there, you have to massage the neck to mother's neck or father's neck. I was told by scholars, your mother and father is there, and the I will be there now. I will be there. The day they pass away, and you lose that door, and the door is closed. You have to struggle. And your brothers and sisters, you have to spend your time on that. Your spiritual and religious activities, health and sport, you have to be healthy, and your personal and business project, and at the same time you have your social and welfare association. How you can spend some time for the STEM project and the Smart Masjid project. We know that sometimes, we all are spending our time. We don't have time. We must be able to spend some time at least for our akhirah. The money that we earn, the money that we earn, and that's all as we demanded by so many people, not sharing, but it's demanded by. It's a custody Allah gives to certain things. Sometimes it's money, my car, my petrol. I earn, I spend the way I want. No. The ego, the shaitan comes and says that, my car, my petrol. I earn, I will spend the way I want. No, your money has to be spent in such a manner. You earn, your family, your parents, brothers, sisters, spiritual, all that, all these people demand of your wealth. Like they demand your time, they demand your wealth, and also you should be able to spare something for the same project too, inshallah. So that is where the time and wisdom, you all are there, you can carry. Now I am talking to you personally saying that you can carry this message. There are people who say, how do I contribute? How do I be part of that? The opportunity I am going to share it on that inshallah after I share this last time inshallah. Everyone wants to know what is in it for me. Whenever they enter into a transaction, any business transaction, what is in it for me? If I enter into. And also you must ask not what is in it for me, you must ask what is good or right to every one of us. When you say what is it for me, you are personally looking at your personal problem, personal issues. What is for me? No, what is good for everyone? What is right for everyone of us? The management gurus today, to read all the management books, they teach you everyone wants to. Today, win-win strategies. I win, you win. But whatever, but the society, the environment, the poor, the needy, all the people lose. I am a businessman, you are a businessman, we take up a project and we run, we make money, the entire society is being, in a situation. They lose the society, the environment, the poor people, they all lose, the rich become richer, the poor become poor. So what is the strategy we need today? We need a win-all strategy. We need a win-all strategy, inshallah, where everyone wins. So with that, inshallah, I would like to say thank you very much. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.